first question, it's a video question, and it's, I think, very important at this moment. It's an international one. It's about the situation of the uprisings that we've seen in the Middle East. So let's have a look.
David, my question is this. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen civilians being killed and beaten in the streets in several Middle Eastern countries using weapons that were sold to them by British companies. And my question is, how do you justify going this week on a tour of North African and Middle Eastern countries with several representatives from weapons companies with the aim of selling those governments yet more weapons, which we know will probably be used against their civilian population?
So he's essentially asking, you're sending mixed messages about Britain's role in the Middle East?
Not at all. First of all, what I've been saying on this trip this week is the importance of supporting the aspirations of people in North African and Arab countries who want greater democracy, greater freedom, greater rights. That is why I started my trip in Cairo, in Egypt, meeting with the government, also meeting with the protesters and saying that I supported their aspirations and having discussions with that government to try and get them to focus on a proper transition to a real civilian government and genuine democracy in Egypt. On the issue of trade and on defence, we have some of the toughest controls anywhere in the world for selling defence equipment to other countries. I don't think that trade is wrong in every circumstances. After all, how can we expect a small country to manufacture and make all the things it needs to defend itself? One of the countries I went to, and one of the countries where we have sold defence equipment in the past and probably will in the future, is Kuwait, a country that actually does have a level of democracy, and also a country that was invaded by its neighbour Saddam Hussein. So I don't accept this argument that it's wrong in all circumstances to support the sale of defence equipment. But as I say, Britain, unlike many other countries, has extremely tough controls. And as for whether there is evidence about this equipment has been used, I haven't seen that evidence. So I disagree, I think, with most parts of that question.
Okay, fair enough.